welcome back to another video. Poshmark, that's pretty much all we do here. Okay, let's get into the questions. Hi Vanessa, love your videos. I have 3 questions. Number 1, when you list men's sweatshirt shirts, do you list them as women's as well? Do you create 2 separate listings for the same item and list one as men and one as women? So I've answered this question before, and it really depends on the item. If it is a like unisex, like sweatshirt type thing, then I will list it as both. Like say it's a men's sweatshirt and I list it as a women's, I will put measurements and I will say that this is a men's sweatshirt, but this is the equivalent to women's sizing. It really depends on the item, and yes, I do list it as men's and women's, so 2 separate listings. Number 2, how do you apply to be a host to a party, and how can you get your item to become a host pick? Okay, so to apply, I'll actually put a link down below. You apply right on the Poshmark website. It does take them, depending. It could take them like a couple months to get back to you because a lot of people do apply to become hosts. As far as getting a host pick, the best thing you can do to get a host pick is to go to a particular party before it starts. It'll show a list of the hosts for that particular party and follow the hosts. Some of them will have a separate listing in their closet saying, hey, I'm hosting this party, blah, blah, blah. And then you can comment on that listing and say, hey, check out my closet for a potential host pick. Yeah, that's a really easy way to get a host pick. Number 3, what is your husband's Poshmark account with all the shoes? I'm actually not gonna give that out for a few reasons. So yeah, I have had a lot of people ask me what his closet is. And yeah, I don't want to give that info out. It might seem weird, but we do have reasons for that. All right, next question. I've been picked to be a Poshmark party host. The party is best in kids. I don't sell kids. Should I pass? No. So this person commented a couple days ago and I replied back to them and I said that they should still host, because even though you're maybe hosting a category where you don't have a lot of things or anything in that category, still host, because it'll bring a lot of traction to your closet. You'll get a lot of followers. People will check out your items and they might buy something out. They might come to your closet and see something they'd like for themselves or somebody else and they might purchase it. So definitely, if you get the chance to host a party, I definitely say do it regardless of the theme. Like I hosted a men's style party and I only have a few men's items, but I wasn't going to turn down the opportunity because like I said, it brings a lot of traction to your closet. Next question. I finally have something to pick your brain about. Last night, I think, was a boutique party. All of my handcrafted items that I make are boutique, never been sold to the public. But as I was browsing, I saw Ray Dunn mugs. They are a dime a dozen. Starbucks cups. Party light. Yes, I was browsing home, but I noticed this in clothing too. Some of these items even say things like, I bought this X years ago, never wore, used it. What's up with that? If I need an official question. Also, riddle me this, Batman. Why does a boutique party have a new with tag section? Isn't the whole effing thing supposed to be new? So yeah, to answer that question, Poshmark was probably just too lazy to change that or like get rid of that section, because yes, everything in boutique is supposed to be new with tags. As far as people getting away with sharing non-boutique items to a boutique party or classifying it as boutique, people get away with a lot of things on Poshmark. There's just no catching all the shady people on there, unfortunately. So yeah, like you said, things are supposed to be new, never sold to the public. That's like boutique. That's what their definition of boutique is. But yeah, people do get away with, you know, throwing in other random ass things. Next question, how often do you relist items and do you think this really helps with sales? So honestly, I don't relist items often. I was actually looking at my inventory report last night and I noticed that today actually I have a pair of sneakers on there that have been listed for a year. I'm gonna relist those, but honestly I don't relist them, I guess, as often as I should or as other people say that you should. I just don't. I don't really have like a reason why. I just don't. At the end of last summer, I think, or last fall, I did I did relist almost everything in my closet and it didn't do much at all. Like it didn't bring me more sales. It was just kind of annoying because I lost all those likes on those items. So like setting offers to likers, I had to wait for them to like build up again. So yeah, I don't know. People say, oh, relist, it works, but I don't do it. And when I did do it that one time, I didn't have much luck. Like I relist things like occasionally, like I'm gonna relist those sneakers because they've been listed for a year, but yeah, I'm not really a good person to ask for that because I don't relist. Next question. I have a question, sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. Aw. I sent out an offer to Likers and someone accepted my offer, but she messaged me asking if she can pay extra to overnight it because she wants it by Saturday. How do I do that? Please help. LOL. I really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, you can't do that through Poshmark. You can pay extra. You could take the transaction off Poshmark, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because you're not like protected. You're no longer protected by Poshmark. They kind of frown upon that. So I would just explain to her and be like, hey, I can't do that, sorry. You know, you're gonna get it 2 to 3 day shipping when it ships out. So yeah, I would just explain to her that you're not able to do that. Like Poshmark won't allow you to do that. The last question, hi Vanessa, I love your videos. Who would you recommend I use to share my closet? So actually, I have no idea. I have never used any of these bot services, obviously. I feel like now in every video I talk about bots. But yeah, I've never used any of the services. I had a VA last summer. I found her on Fiverr. I would honestly recommend going through Fiverr because you can look at reviews from people. Also, you can try to join some Poshmark, like some Poshmark Facebook groups and see other people's experiences. I'm in some groups and I see people advertising all the time that, you know, I'm a VA or I use this VA service, they're amazing. I just wouldn't recommend Pretty Bone, obviously, because she fucked a lot of people over and she's like still denying it. Like, it's such bullshit, you know, like still using her pregnancy as an excuse. Like, it's just bleh. So I would say anyone but Pretty Bone. That would be my answer. But no, I would look on Fiverr or join Facebook groups and see what other people recommend. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below, send me a DM on Instagram or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is KeepinItRad. You get a $10 credit and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.